Over 1,500 ATP singles matches, 1,526 to be exact, and 0 retirements. Not one. In a sport where bodies break, legs fade, backs tighten, and even the greatest champions sometimes have to stop, Roger Federer did something almost impossible. Every time he started a match, he finished it. That number is not just a statistic. It is a window into who Federer really was. For more than 2 decades, he walked onto tennis courts around the world, sometimes fresh, sometimes tired, sometimes injured, sometimes knowing the match was slipping away. But he stayed. Until the final point. Because for Federer, stepping onto a court was a promise. A promise to the opponent. A promise to the crowd. A promise to the game itself. And Roger Federer almost never made greatness look difficult. That was part of the magic. People watched him and saw grace. The one-handed backhand that moved like a brushstroke. The footwork so light it looked like he was dancing. The calm face, the clean shirt, the perfect timing. They called him elegant. And somewhere along the way, elegance got confused with softness. But look closer. That elegance was built through 1,526 professional battles. It was built through pressure, through pain, through losses, through years of carrying the weight of being Roger Federer. You do not survive 2 decades at the top of tennis by being soft. You survive by being unbreakable. Federer simply made unbreakable look beautiful. And then come the numbers. 20 Grand Slam titles. The number that changed the standard of modern tennis. 103 career titles. A career built not only on moments, but on seasons, years, and eras of winning. 310 weeks as world number 1, and 237 of those weeks came consecutively. For more than 4.5 years, every Monday morning, the tennis world saw the same name at the top. Roger Federer. That was not just dominance. That was control. That was consistency at a level tennis had almost never seen. And then there was Wimbledon. If tennis has a cathedral, center court is its altar. And Federer was its high priest. 8 Wimbledon men's singles titles, more than any man in history. On that grass, Federer did not just play tennis. He belonged there. The white clothes, the green court, the silence before the serve, the royal box applauding, Federer lifting the golden trophy under the London sun. That image is not just a tennis memory. It is one of sport's most iconic paintings. But greatness is not only about what you dominate. Sometimes it is about the one thing that refuses to come easily. For Federer, that place was Paris. Roland Garros was the missing chapter. A clay fortress guarded by the greatest clay court player who ever lived. Year after year, Federer came close. And year after year, the dream slipped away. Until 2009. That year, the door opened, and Federer walked through it. After years of heartbreak, he finally lifted the trophy that had escaped him for so long. He fell to his knees. He cried. Because even legends have unfinished business. And Federer finished his. Nadal taught us how to fight. Djokovic taught us how to break records. But Federer taught us something rare. He taught us that greatness can be beautiful. That dominance does not need to be loud. That you can win again and again without losing yourself. He taught us that respect is not weakness. That elegance can be strength. And that the way you play the game can matter almost as much as the records you leave behind. The numbers made him great. 1,526 matches, 0 retirements, 20 Grand Slams, 310 weeks at the top, 8 Wimbledon titles, 1 missing piece completed in Paris. But the way he respected the game, the way he carried himself, the way he made tennis feel effortless, that is what made Roger Federer unforgettable.